Hello, my dear students. We are doing economics classes, and this is macroeconomics for 11th standard. And we are doing chapter number 3, that is consumers equilibrium utility analysis. And this is our lecture number 4, in which we are going to learn about consumer equilibrium in case of two or more commodity by your Jerry sir. So, students, we are going to learn about consumers equilibrium in case of two or more commodity. In case of two or more commodity. So, what is this? How we can explain this? Actually, it is a situation when a consumer is going to buy of two commodities like X goods and Y goods, and you can say more goods with the given income. How much money is available with him? From that money, he is going to buy these things. So where he will get the maximum satisfaction, that is the maximum satisfaction point, or you can say where he will strike his equilibrium. So that thing we are going to learn today. So let's see. The consumer is said to be in equilibrium. Consumer will be called in the point of maximum satisfaction at a point at which point where the marginal utility of money, what marginal utility of money, that is MUM, which I have explained in my previous video. So you can understand. If you don't understand what is the meaning of marginal utility of money, so you can see my previous video first. So what is that? At that point where marginal utility of money, which means MUM, expenditure on both the goods are equal in symbolic terms, like MUX upon PX. How much money I have, marginal utility of money I am getting after spending that money on this good X equals to what? MUY upon PY, good Y, equals to what? It should come equals to MUM, marginal utility of money, or you can say this much also. This is also correct. Okay. Now this law is also known as, which we are talking about, no, consumers equilibrium in case of two or more commodities. We are also calling it law of marginal utility, and we are calling it law of maximum satisfaction, and it is also known as Gauss's second law. Now, in order to understand it more carefully or more clearly, let's take an example. Suppose that I have rupees 60. How much rupees? I have rupees 60 and I am going to market. How much rupees I have? I have rupees 60 and I am going to market to purchase two things, that is dairy milk, one chocolate, and a packet of Maggi. What I am going to purchase? I am going to purchase two things here. Okay, I am taking the example of two commodities right now. I can take because if we take examples of two or more, or you can say more than two, so it will be confusing. So we are taking examples of two commodities. So okay, the two commodities are what? Dairy milk and Maggi. What are these? Dairy milk and Maggi. It means one chocolate and one Maggi packet. So the price of good X means dairy milk is how much? Rupees 10, and the price of Maggi is rupees how much? 5. We are assuming it. Okay. PX, PY. PX means dairy milk. PY means Maggi. Okay. The price of one packet of one chocolate rupees 10, and the price of one packet of Maggi is how much? Rupees 5. And how much rupees we are having total in our pocket? Rupees 60 only. Okay. Within this rupees we have to get our maximum satisfaction. Okay. Now let's see our schedule, or we can say table. So units you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now MUX, it means dairy milk. So after the consumption of dairy milk, first consumption, when I have taken first chocolate, so after consuming it completely, I get how much consumption? I got maximum. You can say that utility. How much? 100. It means 100 utils I get. How much I get? 100 utils. So I consume second one, then I get 90. Then I consume third one, so I get 80 satisfaction. Then I consume fourth unit of what? Chocolate, dairy milk. So I get 70 utils of satisfaction, and so on. As you can see here, it is decreasing one by one unit. 100, 90, 80, 70, 60, 50. Why it is decreasing? Can anyone say? Yes, because of law of diminishing marginal utility. That whenever we are consuming continuously a thing, so what happen? The satisfaction which derives from each successive unit goes on diminishing. That is the law of DMU, or you can say diminishing marginal utility. Okay, now check about Y means that Y good, it means Maggi. So when we have taken when we have consumed first packet of Maggi, so how much satisfaction I got? 35 units, or you can say 35 utils. Then I have consumed second, then I got 30, then I got 25, then I got 20, 15 and 10. This is also decreasing, and it is also here also what is applying? Law of DMU. Now see, we have learned that we will get point of equilibrium, or you can say the consumer's equilibrium, at that point where MUX upon PX should equals to MUY upon PY. So we have to find this one, MUX divided by the price of good X. So MUX, this is there, divided by its price. What is the price of good X? Rupees 10. So 100, that is MUX, divided by what? Rupees 10, that is what? PX. So how much it will come? From 0 we can cut 0, so it will come 10 only. So how much came? 10. Now 90 divided by 10, 9. 80 divided by 10, 8. 70 divided by 10, 7. 60 divided by 10, 6. 50 divided by 10, it comes 5. So we got MUX upon PX value here. Now we have to find MUY upon PY also. So 35 divided by the price of Maggie, rupees 5. So 35 divided by 5, it means 5 7 is 35, so 7 come here. Then 30 is there, so 5 6 are 30, so 6 comes. Then 5 5 is 25, so 5 comes. Then 5 4 is 20, so 4 comes. Then 15 divided by 5, 3 only, 5 3 are 15. Then 10 divided by 5, so 2. So we got our MUX upon PX also, and we got our MUY upon PY. Now as we have learned that they should be equals to get the point of maximum satisfaction, or you can say consumer's equilibrium. So just check where these two, MUX upon PX is equals to MUY upon PY in schedule. Just check the schedule properly. Now if you check properly, so we get that in 3 cases, as you can see here, when we are consuming 1 unit of good Y and 4 unit of good X, then we are getting same. It means that at that point MUX upon PX is equals to MUY upon PY, 7 7. Okay, first combination. What? When we getting what? When we consuming 1 unit of good Y and 4 unit of good X. Then second, we are getting same, you can say what? Satisfaction. When we are consuming second units, 2 units of good Y and 5th unit of good X. Then again we are getting when we are consuming 3 units of good Y and 6 units of good X. So we got 3 cases where we getting the what? MUX upon PX is equals to MUY upon PY. So from there only we have to find out where we are getting the consumer's equilibrium. So these are the 3 points where we are getting equilibrium: 4 units of good X and 1 unit of good Y, 5 units of good X and 2 units of good Y, 6 units of good X and 3 units of good Y. There we are getting the same unit, 7 7 at this point, then 6 6, and at this point 5 5. So questions arise that out of the above 3 points, at which point the consumer get maximum satisfaction? At this point, first, second or third, which one? So we have to find through a formula, that is what? PX into QX. This is a multiplication sign. What is this? Multiplication sign. PX multiply by QX plus PY multiply by QY. It should come equals to what? Our income. As I told you in starting, how much our income? Rupees 60. We are having rupees 60 only. So after applying this formula, PX into QX plus PY into QY should come equals to only that, rupees 60 only. Where it comes equal, that is the point where we are getting the maximum satisfaction, or we can say the consumer equilibrium. So let's see. First point. First point is 4 unit of good X and 1 unit of good Y. So 60, it is our given. Already we are, how much income we are having? 60 rupees. Equals to PX. How much PX that time? What is the price of good X? Rupees 10. So it will remain same. Price of good X 10 only. Into QX. How much units of quantity X? 4 units. So into 4. Plus PY. What is the price of good Y? We have learned earlier that is the packet of Maggi. How much rupees? 5. So 5. How much the units of quantity Y? Good Y? 1. So 10 into 4 and 5 into 1. This is the unit. See, just we have seen. 1 unit of good Y and 4 unit of good X. So same thing we have applied here. Quantity X 4 and quantity Y 1. Okay, multiply by the prices. 10 into 4 40, 5 into 1 5. So 40 plus 5 equal to 60. No, it can't be. It is 45. So how 45 can come equals to 60? So here we can say 60 is not equals to 45. Therefore, the first point is not the point of maximum satisfaction. Now let's try the second point. Second point says that what? Let's check. Second point, where we getting 6 6. It means 2 units of good Y and 5 units of good X. Just apply this one. So income, same formula, PX into QX plus PY into QY. So what is the price? Already it will remain same, 10. What is the price of good Y? 5 only. Now what is the quantity quantity of X we are consuming at this point 5 units, and we are consuming 2 units of good Y. Multiply them, 10 into 5 50, 5 10 is 10, 5 to your 10, so it comes 50 plus 10 how much? 60. Now here see what we have learned. Mux upon Px equals to Muy upon Py, so it came same in 3 points. So when we have to check from at which point we will get maximum satisfaction, so that is a point where we get equal amount, that how much we are income, it should come equal to that much. That is the formula. Okay, now see why I'm saying why this is the point of maximum satisfaction, because the above point, that is rupees 45, it's coming rupees 45, it means we are expending only 45. So how can we get maximum satisfaction? Because still 15 rupees are left, still 15 rupees are left, so we can consume it more. Okay, that's why it is not the point of maximum satisfaction. That's why second point, which comes 60 equal to 60, this is the point of maximum satisfaction only. Now let's try the third point also. Let's see what it comes in this third point, where we are consuming 6 units of good X and 3 units of good Y. Just check. Now here we are consuming 3 units of good Y and 6 units of good X. So price will remain same, 10 and 5, so 10 6 are 60 and 5 3 are 15. It comes 75. See, we are having 60 rupees and we are spending 75. How it can happen? No. So this is not the position. So it is also not equal. Therefore we can say that second point where 60 equal to 60, that is a point where income is coming equal to what? The expenditure which we have done. Okay. So we should purchase how much? 5 units of good X, and we should purchase 2 units of good Y to get the maximum satisfaction, because there it is justified with our income also. Okay, because 60 rupees we are having and we are consuming all full 60 rupees on these two goods. How? By taking or by purchasing 5 units of good X and 2 units of good Y. It means we will purchase 5 chocolates and 2 packets of Maggi. Then we can get maximum point of satisfaction. So we can say that is the condition of consumer's equilibrium in case of 2 commodities, when we are going to purchase 2 or more commodities. So consumer is getting the maximum satisfaction at that combination where he or she purchasing 5 units of good X and 2 units of good Y. So this is what consumer's equilibrium in case of 2 or more commodities. So I hope it is clear to you. So now we will learn the consumer's equilibrium in case of 2 or more commodities with the help of diagram. So what we have done, just check here. This is our diagram. Here y-axis, here this is downside, x-axis. Now one more y-axis also there, because right now we are talking about what? In case of 2 or more commodities. So right now we are thinking that we are going to purchase 2 commodities, that is X commodity and commodity Y. Okay, so here good X and at right side good Y. Both are y-axis, remember. Now here see, I have not shown 1, 2, 3 and other units here, okay, in order to make it more easy. So you can make it like this, it will not regarded as wrong, it will be regarded as correct only. Okay, you will get full marks if you are making this type of diagram. Just check here what we are doing. We have learned that we will get our point of equilibrium in that case where Mux upon Px equals to Muy upon Py. Okay, so we have seen this is the line which showing what? Mux, and this is the blue line showing what? Muy. Green line Mux, blue line Muy. It is coming downside. Why it is coming downside? Because of law of diminishing marginal utility. Okay, now see where they are intersecting each other at this point. Okay, I have written 4 here because at this time they are consuming 4 units of good X, but you can write anything, no problem. This is the point which showing what? Point of equilibrium where Mux equals to Muy, and downside as I am showing, this is one what? Consumption of good X, and consumption of good Y will go this side. Okay, so this diagram you can make for what? Consumer's equilibrium in case of 2 or more commodities. Okay, now we will solve one example on the basis of the, you can say that given quantities of Mux and Muy. Example 1, we are given Mux 25, Px 5, means it is that marginal utility of good X 25 and price of good X 5. Then they have given marginal utility of good Y and price of good Y. Okay, so on the basis of this one, they are asking, is the consumer is in a state of equilibrium or not? So for this we have to put our formula, that is Mux upon Px equals to Muy upon Py. So first find out the value of Mux upon Px. So what is our Mux here? 25. So write 25 upon Px. Px is how much? 5. It should come equals to what? Muy upon Py. Muy 30 The price of good Y is how much? 5. Okay, divide this one. 5 5s are 25. Okay, 5 6 are 30. Now just check what came. 5 and 6, are they equal? No, at all, they are not equal. So what we can say, it implies that here, therefore, the consumer is not in a state of equilibrium. Okay, because they are not equal. And now notice one more thing, that in this example they have not given MUM. Suppose they are giving MUM also, MUX also, PX also, MUY also. So in that case also you can find out by just putting the value and putting this formula only. Okay, so as we have seen, we have solved this question. So I put this clear to you, this chapter now, this topic, consumers equilibrium in case of 2 or more commodities. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me in chat section. If you like the video, if you understand it properly, so just like the video and share it. Thank you. So at last I want to say, be safe and God bless you all.